Hello students, I hope you have understood the previous lecture. So continuing further, today we will start with the topic discrimination and inequality. Discrimination means when people act on their prejudice or stereotypes. It means treating people in less favorable way. If you stop them to take part in certain activity or taking up their jobs or prevent them for taking water from same well or not allow them to drink tea in same cup, you are discriminating against them. So what do you mean by discrimination? When people act in a way that is due to prejudice or stereotype, then discrimination takes place. For example, because of race, color, caste, religion, etc. Now you will see there are various reasons why there are discrimination. First is due to different religion, then different language, specific region, economic backgrounds. We will discuss this in detail. As you have listened in the previous chapter, Samir Ek and Samir Do belong to different religion. It was the aspect of diversity, but this diversity is also a source of discrimination. Discrimination occur on the religion basis. People who follow particular religion may be discriminated against on the grounds or the customs and practices that are different from rest of the population. You will see in this first picture, you will see that the only Christian can apply for engineer job. So it is the basically discrimination on basis of religion, where only one religion is given main preference and others are ignored. Second is due to economic poverty. As in Samir Ek and Samir Do, they were having the economic differences. So poverty also creates discrimination and inequality. As you see around you, that poor people are treated badly by rich. Like in next picture, second picture, you will see that rich get an advantage over poor in terms of securing jobs, getting medical facility, in education, in comfort, etc. Poor not have the resources or money to get their basic needs fulfilled even. So you will see that they discriminate on basis of the wealth or financial status. Next, in this picture, you will see that discrimination on the basis of finance. This picture shows that money earned by boys are more as comparative to girls. That this shows that boys can do business more perfectly as compared to girls. Then next picture, it shows the racial discrimination. That whites are standing together in front and blacks is standing alone at the last. This is the example of racial discrimination. It is mostly happened in the South Africa. Next pic, you will see that the discrimination on the basis of gender, where boys are given books to study and girls are given brooms to clean the house. This shows girls might not be given education, but boys get a chance to be educated. Some people experience both kind of discrimination. They are poor as well as they belong to tribal groups or that culture which is not valued. So discrimination can be on the basis of work, type of work you do, what type of job a person is doing. If people is engaged in work like teaching, carpentry, fishing, farming, their work is valued more as comparative to the person who are involved in the job of washing, cutting hair, picking garbage, etc. These people are valued less and they are seen dirty and impure. Impure means not pure or clean. So as you see in your house only, when maids come to do the work, you treat them unequally by showing the unequal behavior or shouting at them and not touching them. So this is basically a discrimination when we not treat equal to everyone. In box, you will see that there is some stereotype about Muslim girls that the Muslims are not interested in educating their girls. But studies show some different thing. They show that poverty is the main reason behind why the Muslim girls are not sent to school. It is not because of religion. that they are drop out of the school after few years. For example, you are seeing that in Kerala, 60% of teachers are female and government has run specific buses to go to rural areas for teachers. So female teacher go there and teach the students. So the recent findings show that the poverty is the main reason behind that Muslim girls are not going to schools rather than the religion. So here is the question, why Muslim girls do not attend schools after few years? Poverty is an important reason for non-attendance of Muslim girls in school. I think you have understood in a better way. Now moving next. Now we will talk about the caste system. We have talked this topic in the previous chapter also. Caste system means community or group of people placed in sort of ladder where each caste was either above or below other. As you see this mind map, caste system is divided into two parts, upper caste, and the people in the upper caste are the top of the ladder and they are considered superior. And the second is people who are in the lower class are at the bottom of ladder and they are untouchables. In next, you will see that there is Hindu caste system in which there are four categories: Brahman, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras. Brahman are superior and are in the upper class. So, and the Shudra are in the last, they are in the lower class and they are untouchables. So it is upper caste in which people are placed at the top of ladder and are most superior. And in the lower class in which people are placed at the bottom of ladder and are called untouchables. As you see in the picture that they are showing that India is also facing a caste problem. Untouchables have to face discrimination at every level. For example, the people were forced to pick garbage and remove dead animals from the village. They are not allowed to enter the homes of upper caste or take water from the village well. They are not allowed to even enter temples. Their children cannot sit next to children of other caste in school. So this is all the untouchability, or this is a discrimination. Now we will see the meaning of superior. Superior means better than usual. Now we will talk about the Dalits. What do you mean by Dalit? What do you mean by untouchables? The group who are placed at the bottom of the ladder were seen as unworthy and called untouchables. I have already discussed with you who are untouchables. Now we will define the term Dalit. Dalit is a term that people belonging to so-called lower caste use to address themselves. They prefer this word to untouchable. Dalit means those who have been broken. The government refer to this group of people as scheduled castes. Now the term they are given to the Dalits are the scheduled caste. You have seen that now in almost all the categories when we apply for a government job, they are given the reservations for separately reservation for the scheduled caste. Many of the rights are given to these scheduled castes as comparative to the general category. Now we will discuss this box question. First is, what is the difference between discrimination and stereotypes? I think you can answer better now. Discrimination happens when people act on their prejudice or stereotypes. Whereas stereotypes means when we fix people into one image, we create a stereotypes. You have seen that discrimination means when we are not giving equal right to another person, like we're not treating our maids equally, or we are seeing them untouchables. But stereotype is like that when we fix an image into our mind, like when we see that the boys can do this work good and they are more rowdy, and as compared to the girls who are silent, soft spoken. So this is a stereotype example. Next question is, how do you think a person who is discriminated against might feel? Obviously he or she might feel hurt and insulted. His or her self-respect get hurt. So all is we done is, I think you have understood this chapter till now. So read this chapter till this carefully. We will do rest chapter in our next lecture.